Hello! So, with it being exactly 2 weeks since I started my new medication for my rheumatoid arthritis, I thought now was the perfect time to have a little catch up and just tell you guys how it's going. There are some really big positives and some maybe little hiccups along the way, which is inevitable with life, and it's just about learning to deal with them. So the brilliant news is that the drugs are definitely working for my feet and my hands. I'm in less pain, my toes look slightly less like cocktail sausages, and my hands are much more movable. So that's a really big positive. The slight downside is the fact that I'm getting some serious side effects, which are tiredness. Wow, I have never wanted to sleep so badly in my life. I've always been somebody who's up and running, sort of lives on about 6.5 hours sleep a day, but I'm finding that that is not enough at the moment. And so I've decided that this weekend I'm just gonna sort of write the weekend off and give into it and just let my body do exactly what it wants, because obviously when you sleep, you heal. That is something that requires a lot of mental strength for me. Giving in and not doing anything, so like not exercising and just doing very little, is a really big challenge for me. That's when I question my eating habits and things the most. But I also find it or look at it as a positive, because a year or so ago I wouldn't have been able to just mentally, I wouldn't have been able to allow myself to stop and appreciate the fact that my body is telling me this for a reason and that I need to listen to it. So in a way it's positive. Because it shows how far I've come. I also have been given a date for my colonoscopy, which I am super happy about. Sounds ridiculous. Who on earth would actually be looking forward to having a camera shoved somewhere that it shouldn't be? But it is again a step in the right direction to finding out what is wrong with my stomach, which has been awful the last week. So much so that I am now attempting the low FODMAP diet, which I must admit is rather boring, but is having some definite significant differences, or making a difference to my stomach. So that's another avenue that is positive that we're going down. And then I think finally is to touch on this Sunday, which it's inevitable, it's Father's Day. And so therefore it is what you could call what comes out the back end of a cow, because, well, it's a slap in the face of a reminder of what I now don't have. But that doesn't mean that I need to mope. I am sort of I'm using it as a time to look back on all the happy memories. We've never really been a Father's Day family or a Mother's Day, to be honest, but actually for the last 2 years, Father's Day has been a really nice day in terms of horsey stuff. So 2 years ago on Father's Day, my dad won a really big national qualifier, which we were mega proud of, with him and Eddie, his horse at the time. So I am looking back on that and remembering what a lovely day that was. And then last year was quite a funny story. I bought Dad some Maltesers because he loved them for Christmas last year, or previous year, and he still on Father's Day had not eaten these Maltesers. I mean, the box was untouched. So I decided that, well, you know, save a bit of money. I took these Maltesers from the bottom drawer of his bedside table where he'd been hiding them and wrapped them up for Father's Day. Gave him his card and everything on the Sunday morning before we went competing, only for him to open the box, go, "That was my Christmas present, wasn't it, Zoe?" Yes, he totally got that one. But then to find out that Father's Day was actually the weekend after. So I'd got my dates in a muddle. Just shows how into Father's Day we were. So that's just a little comical story, and we all laughed. And it's those nice memories that I will be drawing on Sunday to, you know, appreciate what I had, and the fact that yes, he's gone in person, but he will never be gone in spirit. So anyway, that is how my last couple of weeks have been. I've got another British on a Budget recipe / meal coming out soon, and I'm doing lots of exciting things for that. So stay tuned to find out more. Sorry about Sadie, she's obviously just as excited as I am.